What's going on, guys? Zoology here. Today we're going to be talking about the fuck we're going to be talking. What is going on, guys? All right. Fuck. All right. We got this. What is up, the Zoo crew? Oh, Jesus Christ. That sounds so bad. What is going on, guys? It is Zoology here. Today we're going to be looking at our gameplay from Apex Legends. We're going to be doing our CLI video. If you're new to the channel, CLI is critique, learn, and improve. That's what I'm all about. That's what our Facebook is about. Honestly, man, we're just here to look at this gameplay, try to learn from it, improve, and see what we're doing good, what we're doing bad, and just kind of go from there. So I'm a visual learner. If I see something, I can learn it pretty quick. If you're just telling me like, hey, dude, you keep pushing up or you keep doing this, it's really hard for me to grasp the concept. So I'm going to be taking you today. We're going to go through this video. I'm going to kind of commentate over it, say what we're doing good, what we're doing bad, and hopefully you guys can learn from it. If you guys see something, make sure to put it down in the comments, maybe something I don't touch on. Just put the timestamp and then, what you would have done possibly in that situation. But let's roll straight into the video. So we have Evil, Knight, and myself here. Looks like we're going to default. Default. We have or it's called quote unquote default for us. This is where we usually land on this map. We have a rotation that we like to do. So a rotation is super important. If you have a default, you want to have a rotation off of that default wherever you're going to go. So there's a good bit of loot here generally. Then we went to Octane, and then we'd go over to Airbase. It's usually pretty solid because Octane has, a few squads there, and this is usually pretty empty. But let's roll into this and see how it goes.
Oh, he says he's at work. Gotcha. Well, there's a simple way to fix that, dude. Boss, I think I got the COVID.
Okay, looks like I missed my building there. Right.
I'm leaving.
Okay, so Evil calls that he's leaving. Knight gets downed. I'm downed.
Evil, I knocked a kid on me if you want to come finish him.
Okay, so he knocked a kid, but there's still a kid here, or there's still a guy here, so that looks like that's what gets Evil. Alright, so let's talk about that clip for a second. We landed. First off, we didn't look around us. Second off, when we landed, nobody landed together. If we would have saw that there was a squad, we would have landed in the same building or at least in the same vicinity of each other. I think that would have gone much smoother. So I'm going to narrow that fault or that our downplay to, or a downfall, I'm sorry, to definitely just being complacent and not looking around, not paying attention.
Loud and clear.
All right, so here's another one. Same squad, same spot. Looks like we got a pred with us.
Okay, there might be.
I'll call it out. They're going to Octane along with 3 other squads. So like I said, it's usually pretty hot there.
All right,
We got a squad on.
And we got a squad on. I like the call. So I grabbed the gun, and you'll notice I grabbed the Volt in particular. So now she's stuck with this G7. Not to say that it's a bad gun, but I pick up the Eva and the Volt purposefully because it's got a high DPS. So she's gonna have to sit there and click, and try to hit her shots. I can just spray and and have a decent bit of range.
Yeah,
coming to use it.
Okay, so where are we all at here? So if you look at the map, we are all converged on a very small spot, which is absolutely great when we got a squad on us. We just talked about this. This clip, though, we looked around, we dropped, and we're all in the same area. So it seems to be going pretty well so far. Even if I got downed here, Evil's seems to be right here. He would have been able to down the Loba, pick me up. So I do like this so far.
Sure, but don't get back.
I don't know what I was shooting at there.
One right here, by the boat,
Cool.
by the boat.
We got another call.
Crack, lifeline by the ship.
Okay, lifeline by the ship, so we all start converging.
Knight with the finishers. Come on, dude.
Okay, so it looks like we've got another squad rolling on us. I call it out. I'm letting them know, like, hey guys, you need to get out of the line of sight. You're gonna get lasered.
Mr. Teabagger over here.
Yeah, Knight's a
Guy's
little.
wild, man.
He's a little toxic sometimes.
Dude, I'm playing Wraith, so I have to. It's a necessity.
All right, so
Blue heavy mag. If someone.
all right, let's talk about this for a second. So that went really well, but I can see this going south pretty quick. I know how this ends, but of course, if I didn't, what I'd be calling from here is I'd be calling for a rotation away from Octane. We had 3 squads that landed there. Evil's not healed up. I don't have any heals. I'm at 11 rounds for the Volt. It's time to move so we can go get some new loot, and then we can, then we can find some teams.
Who needs it?
Will sacrifice my life for the Pakistan.
So you can see here, we're not really making a
You can have
decision. We're
57,
just kind
I
of
don't want that.
picking up any scraps that they
I
didn't
don't
grab
have
originally.
a lot of ammo to go over there and just roll.
He doesn't have a lot of ammo. We should have moved.
Change up the rotation.
I don't know,
15,
20 seconds ago. So there's that squad that rotated off of
on that side
Octane.
too.
Alright, that Pathfinder's almost dead.
Cool, good call out, good call
So he's
out.
gonna be retreating, and I'm being beamed.
All right.
You got a guy.
So I'm coming back over here.
So I whipped some shots. Back.
Both right here. Nice.
Nice little crouch spam.
Knight's fighting the last one.
So you'll notice I don't pick up Evil.
Yeah.
Sweet. I didn't spawn, or I didn't res Evil there on purpose. You're going to have to recognize when is a good time to res, or when's a good time to heal, and when's a good time to just help your team. So if it's a 2v1 situation, more times than not, you're just going to have to postpone that heal or postpone that res and go help your teammate. 9 times out of 10, that's going to help you out. So that was a good call there. Okay, I whiffed a bunch of shots, and I move up. That is, it's not what I should have done there. Okay, so we got one guy. That's solid, because now it's a 2v2 situation, but prior, I shouldn't have moved up. Moving up when I didn't even get any shots, I didn't get any damage whatsoever, no knocks, nothing. And we have 2 people. It just that wasn't smart. Okay, that was good. I heard him and I went and created an L on him in the way that he was strafing. Makes it very easy to hit people like that.
He's low.
Okay, I call out he's low. I should have called out that I was healing there. I can hear him battering.
So there's a squad over here?
I don't know if they're over here.
We got this time.
They're within 200 meters of me when I check the ping.
We got Evil and Flistic.
Probably, yeah.
So I mark them out. Destroy their boutique. Nice EMP. Nice drone.
Okay.
So Evil does not stay in his drone very long, and that's absolutely
Would use
amazing.
it. Scan.
He seems to go up there, scan real quick, do his EMP, whatever he needs to do,
Right
and
here.
hop back in, which really helps out. Okay, so we're all together. I like it. I like our positioning. They do have high
Shit, I
ground,
fell
but we
down.
do have cover as well. Evil called that he fall down, or fell down rather. Tony and I are still up.
I went down too.
Okay, and Tony fell down. So now I'm gonna fall down.
Coming up behind.
Good call, so that we're all together.
Cracked race.
Should have vision on.
Tony's Tony's covering me while I came down.
Got one coming down from the roof. One coming down from
Okay,
the roof.
Evil's up top, and he get okay. So he got beamed up top. It was pretty easy for them, I'm sure, to look down on him.
Yeah.
I'm starting to use him as bait.
Nice.
That was a good crouch spam, a little sloppy. So we talked about this before, right? Flistic's low, I'm low, one dude left. Do you res or do you actually go and help your team? So I told you 9 out of 10 times that's gonna help your team. The smart call here, honestly, would again have been to go on and help Flistic. So I was talking to him through this, let him know like, hey, I'm gonna res. Are you good? Are you good? I'm waiting for a callback. You'll hear it later after I'm pretty much done resing evil. But ideally, the better play would have been just to push into Flistic and get that guy down, then res evil. But let's continue.
Not really, if I'm being completely honest.
Go, man. Help him. I just need this dude's
I'll take
shield.
the car so we can die.
I can find him real quick. Whoa.
All right, so we don't like taking the cars. The cars are bad in Season 7. Tony's taking the car,
There
and
is one squad
you notice how
close to
far
us.
he gets from us already. I mean, we're completely spread out on this
Found him.
map. Okay, so now Tony's in the
you
middle
guys are
of it,
hella
or
far from
Flistic
me.
is in the middle of it, and we're not close to him whatsoever. Yeah, he's getting beamed.
God damn it. Just call me nice.
So I'm trying to give him a little bit of cover fire to get back.
Running as fast as I possibly can.
he's heading out there. So we're backing up. We're resetting.
I'm with you now.
Yeah, they're moving up. They're moving up. They're moving up. See him right here?
Okay, we got an EMP.
There's another one
Nice.
Just the one. Just the one. I just EMP'd him.
Yeah, we don't
Go back.
want to push into that. They're on high ground, and we got. If you look at zone, zone's got a minute, so we
One's
start
up top, you said?
looking around and calling for spots that we're gonna end up moving.
It's
Best
just
play
that
now
one
is to
squad
hold
that's
this
near
squad
us.
out of zone. So we're still poking.
One on the
30
left
seconds
side by the
left. We
car.
need to start rotating to zone.
70. He's,
I don't like this.
Yeah.
They just have snipers and shit.
So that was a good call to go up there.
yeah.
We don't have any
Let's get up
legend
on
with
those.
us
Let's
though
get
that's
back
able to
on
get up
Down
there.
the road to just walk in right here.
So looks like that's gonna have to be a whiff.
I'm out of
Pathfinder.
shields.
Pathfinder.
So we're looking for the next call. Flistic's out of heals.
Laugh to fucking parachute in.
So looks like our
I am
next
out of
spot is gonna
shields,
be
I got one cell, dude, here.
it's gonna be there for high ground.
Let's explore this way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That is also a good call.
Play the ring or get played by the ring.
Yeah, that's the quote right there. Play the ring or get played
Some
by the
evil,
ring. 100%.
essential, original quote.
I heard a
use
little
that.
bit of teleport.
Okay,
Yep.
so we got good positioning now. Zone's coming
I'm
in.
gonna get us some eyes.
This is a good call to move
Triple
here.
take in this room.
Yep, I hit her 17.
They're gonna be coming at us hard here in just a second. Here they
Kill
come.
it, kill it.
Seven.
Nice.
Yeah, I call the heal.
Got the one that counts.
One's down there in zone. Okay, so Flistic's pushing in. He didn't call it. I don't know if he got somebody low or if he got somebody that was no shields. We only had one knocked. We like to get a little bit more of an advantage than that,
They're right here on top of the thing.
especially when they're in
Yeah, I was
zone.
playing right
But
around those
it
things.
it did work. It did work for us there. He said he was playing Ring Around the Rosie until we got there. We shouldn't have to. We shouldn't have to do that. We should all be with each other and converge. Whether it be from different points or not, that's fine. But if he did damage somebody, he did break shields. We got to make that call. As a matter of fact, a lot of these calls, when we call that we break, we need to be a little bit more clear. So I know I say it pretty often. I'm like, okay, yeah, I broke one. Okay, well, which one? I mean, that's not helping anybody. Yeah, one's broke, but it's probably hiding, healing, not sitting out in the open shooting. Shooting back at us. So need to be a bit more clear. Hey, I broke Watson, broke Octane, whatever it is. so that way, you know, we know who to focus on. So in this clip, we got high ground here. It's all fenced off. I like it. We got ring right by our fences on this side. And we start rotating away from that. Grabbing high ground, I do like that. Good call out, Loba's flesh. That's what I like to hear. Okay, we're moving a bit far away from where we need to be. The squads are fighting down there. Looks like they're rotating into zone. Get a few pot shots off on them. And there it is. That was a good call. So that was a good call to make to go back on the fences. We're right by zone. We're on the high ground into Geyser, where the zone's going to be anyways. So that was a good call. Can't find any sniper. I should have got rid of that that charge rifle, honestly. We were getting pretty close as far as the range. It's not going to do me much good now, so I probably should have swapped that over to the Mastiff or something like that. So note to self, check ring. See how close together it is, and then, you know, pick the appropriate weapons. It's not bad, but it's not great either. That was a nice shot. Singing my Christmas carols as I play.
Watch out, they'll fight by you, come to you, Blaze.
So, right here. Blaze made the right call. He wasn't verbal about it, but he did make the right call. We had 30 seconds to rotate into zone rather than waiting here on high ground. We should have took this building earlier, made sure that they couldn't get into there. And they would have probably sat at the edge of this building here. This other one, the other one on the opposite side. Sorry, I know you can't see my mouse. And then whenever zone came in, you know, we probably could have poked them, but it worked out here again. Should have rotated earlier. 27 seconds. I mean, you should be rotating into zone by then if you're not already. Cool. Good call. All right, so they're fighting 2v1, so I'm just sitting here healing. Everything else was pretty solid on that. We were all together, so.
You are the Apex champions.
Cracked one of the guys up there. Nice.
Okay, so automatically right here, right? Zone's here. They're in between us and zone. We have 30 seconds. We should have rotated already. I mean, at that 30-second mark, you should 100% be in the zone or already rotating towards the zone. So that's our first mistake here.
We should move. We're not in a good spot. End zone's coming.
So I do call it. I called it late, and I ran directly towards the team rather than rotating around. So. Okay, so I call it and nobody comes. At that point, I should have moved back, tried to help them out, because now I'm leaving them in a 2v3 or a 2v2 situation. Okay, so they got him. Zone's coming, level 3. And as you can see, I'm not rotating back into zone. Me and zone don't have a very good relationship, and I've died plenty of times to zone. So I'm extremely cautious when I go into zone now, or when I rotate out of zone.
He's resing.
Yeah, that zone's gonna hurt them, man.
Okay, so they made a good call. They got the kills.
Yep, he's gonna get knocked.
Problem is now we got siege going down, right? So if you watch my other guide, you'll notice that this pad's gonna grab him. I made a octane guide specifically in relation to this, or put that in the video. Yes. But that's the only thing that saved us. So again, zone, zone, zone,
People
and zone.
Yeah, we should back up off this. Yeah, we're gonna end up beating the meat, I think, on that man.
Okay, so on this video, we had a squad that flew towards us and a squad that we were just fighting. We didn't want to be the meat in it, so we started rotating around. We were following AK here. I don't play with AK at all, but I do play with JLaugh.
Yep, smart move.
So we're rotating around and behind the squad.
Move,
yeah, good move, good move.
Oh, right in front of us.
Broke. 34 with Mozambique.
Okay, so we just found the other squad. We had one ahead of us, one that flew in, and this is going to be our third squad, and we're the fourth, obviously.
Whoa, whoa, behind us too. We gotta move. We're pinched, we're pinched.
Okay, so I call the move, which is a good call, so we're not pinched, but I did not call the position. So you could say move all day long. I can say, you know, let's rotate, but if I'm not pinging a spot, it doesn't help anybody. So I need to make a conscious effort to do that. Trying to give a little cover fire while we all retreat here.
Lifeline too.
So rotating into zone, smart move. We got 4 seconds left on it. I fast forward this into our next fight. The other two got finished off by this squad here.
Couple, I think that's a barrage.
Oh, I think one has a Kraber, dude. 70. He's got Kraber. Watch yourself.
Oh, we got Mozambiques though.
JLaugh making fun of my Mozambique.
Hit him for 123. He's broke.
Here for another 50.
Okay, again, called 123. I didn't call who it was on. So
JLaugh, I think it's just him, bro. Nope.
There's two. Just want to kill these guys. Oh, this is our last squad.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So JLaugh's in the open. So I call him out so that way he knows to go back while he's healing. Giving him some cover fire.
Oh, yeah, we got. Forgot we had the zone.
Yeah, we got zone. We got zone. Just
Yep.
keep it.
Smart move to keep zone.
That was cute. '83, 68, knock.
Broke him again. Broke Octane.
31, knock from this far. And 111.
Showing J-Laugh my Mozambique skills here.
Oh, around here, J-Lap, J-Lap.
Broke her.
45 knock, Mozambique, dude.
So that was
You guys want to do one in each house?
that was a pretty solid play. We had zone, we kept zone. They had high ground, but we knew they were gonna have to move off of it. So I think on that clip we did everything right. I don't have any issues with that clip whatsoever.
We got hella squads with us. Actually, no. Cancel that plan. I'll go here.
So we're all landing together again.
Gotta be punching hoes out.
It's a good idea. And these 3 buildings behind. Okay, there's like 3 or 4 squads here. Still in the same vicinity, so that's good.
People coming to you, J-Lap.
So I call people on J-Laugh. If you look at the top left, Ruse is running here. I perfectly see him there. So we should have recouped. Ruse could have rezzed me, or while J-Laugh looted, or vice versa. So we could all gear up. But we should have stayed a little bit more tight here. I believe Ruse is chasing a Wraith that he got low. I get in the habit of trying to do that. Yeah, look how far he is now.
Might be some stuff on that guy. Didn't check.
I get in a bad habit of doing that as well, but
Went
something
down
that
to
we're going to have to
right.
work on.
Also, there's a Mastiff. I can drop some.
It's good looting in the building rather than outside.
Fuck.
Okay, yeah, and there goes Ruse. So now we're in a 2v2 or 2v3 situation depending on the squad.
2 shield cells.
So that's going to put us at a disadvantage already.
Battery. Did you fall, Ruse? Did you fall, Ruse?
Oh,
Yeah.
looks like I had a little bit of a double there.
I was chasing a Wraith that was just 1 punch from being dead.
Okay, so there goes that squad. Now we're just poking.
Broke one.
Okay, cool. Nice.
Coming up with you.
Grab the body shield.
Fucking hate this guy.
Okay, so I hear the res. I push it with an arc star.
You're at like 0 health.
That's a good stick.
Dead.
I shouldn't have gone out in the open. So
Last one.
if I would have just stuck that guy, run back to cover, I wouldn't have had any issues being in this fight again while not leaving J-Laugh alone. So I should have stuck him, went back, and called it good at that, not tried to down the guy faster.
Only one.
Yeah.
Pressure.
I do believe J-Laugh clutches this one. Yeah.
Oh, look how low you are. My God.
His health is so low. Alright, so I'm with you randos on this clip. Rotating over to Octane, we hear some firing, and we're gonna try to third this. So they knocked one. Okay, we knocked the other. We got one more. Okay, so you see this triangle that we just created here on the map? So we got one ahead of me, one on the left of me, and then myself. Doing this in a little bit wider stance on a squad, that's going to net you a lot of good angles and a lot of good coverage. So ideally, if you could set up a triangle like this or just be really close together, as you can see, it works really well. I'm the one that's fully healed, so I'm grabbing up the lifeline. Okay, we can hear a res behind us. Okay, right here I should have saw and I should have heard that guy. I can see this in the video, but obviously I didn't see it at the time. So right there, you can see the guy. I mean, he's straight ahead of me. You can hear him as I land, but I decided to get into this box anyways. So I tossed the pad down in case I have to run away. I should have called that I was healing. I didn't. Again, all together. Nice. Should have called the knock, but I didn't. We were all just being pretty aggressive, kind of almost blindly, to be honest.
Can't open chests anymore either.
Okay. That was a.
I did take that.
That was a decent clip. We all stayed together. I liked
Maybe
it.
you can open chests. I gotta try it again. It didn't open a care package in the last game.
And again, I do apologize on the lack of
The squad that's not
the lack of videos that actually ended up dead.
85.
I don't generally record those, but I'm gonna get in the habit of doing that because that's the best time to learn. Not so much critiquing when we're winning, but critiquing when we're losing. So I try to portal us to higher ground so those two squads could fight.
They're fighting. Oh,
You can notice it's slightly out of zone. We're gonna rotate around.
One's not, or crack.
So Evil came with me. Flistic's still deep in it, so we pushed up to try to help him out. He's trying to bat, so I'm trying to give him a little bit of cover.
I think we poke.
Yeah.
You want to push up? Okay. It's 4 squads left.
So Evil made a good call right here. He wanted to poke, and that's literally the call. I don't know why we didn't poke. You know, Flistic was up in it, so we don't want him to get downed. I guess that would be one reason, but we had no clear advantage to push this squad. We had a crack, and honestly, for the skill level squad that we usually run with, a crack isn't enough. We want to knock, and then that's plenty of an advantage to push into a squad. But we did push into this. I think personally the correct call would have been to continue poking, probably from high ground where we put it, and then if we get a knock, push from there.
Okay, I'm coming. Let me get some drone over the smoke cloud.
So that's super helpful. Nice, so we can actually see.
Go.
I'm not.
Okay, so you'll notice, look how helpful that drone is. That's a great positioning of that drone.
Crack, man. Keep crawling, Tony. Keep crawling.
Okay, so I wraith out low. I did call it. I'm a bit far from them, though. I probably should have rotated a little bit closer.
Troll him a little bit. Hold up.
Again, now I can see him. Perfect positioning of that drone.
Pick me up fast. Pick me up fast.
I just put the drone there.
So you'll notice Evil moved this drone here. So I have the ability to see people that are coming at me while I'm healing. Perfect use of the drone. You'll notice how he literally moved it over the smoke, then moved it right over to the position that I was at. You'll see him in there in that drone for more than likely a maximum of like 5 seconds, especially when in a fight, right? 5-6 seconds. He did a really good job at being tactical, putting it over in the different locations, and then once he was done, start rezzing Flistic since he was right by him. So we got 2 knocks, 1 left.
You need a bat?
Go help Ryan. Hurry.
There's care packets behind you, dude.
And then we get that last dude. That was a
Ryan.
That was a good one as well.
Let me find the other ones.
Again, all of that
They're
that
here.
whole fight that we won while not having a clear advantage was literally because of that drone. 100%.
Okay, gotta.
Cool. So he's finding the next squad for us.
Just
2
get
left.
us.
So you can see here we got 1 that we're beaming at now, and we have 1 in the doorway. So it looks like a squad of 2.
Got one. One on the right is down.
Okay, we got a knock. There's one left.
I'm on.
I told Flistic here, like, hey man, because we have a really bad habit of while somebody's healing, the other two or the other one push in. I don't. It's a habit that we have that we've been trying pretty hard to break. So I tell them like, hey, look, man, I'm healing. You know, we've talked about this. You know, you guys are pushing in. That was actually a bad call on my part. So while yes, you know, generally if you're on a 3v3, you knock one dude. You don't want to push in with two people and have it be a 2v2, right? You want that. The whole reason you're pushing in is because you have that clear advantage. And here we had it. I mean, even without me, it was a 2v1. That's, you know, double the amount of people. So that was a bad call on my part. They had the right call to push.
You, Tony. I'm on you, Tony.
So Evil's telling him he's on him. You know, he's with them, so he's good.
Crap.
I go up to get a different position.
It's going up on the building.
Obviously, I see his flesh, so I just
Yeah.
hit him up with the
boys.
hemlock.
Nice.
That was another good one. And that's it. So
Hot for.
we
hot
have.
for
Let's see.
up to. Hot for default.
Oof, if I could get that going here. So that's. Sorry, this is kind of a little bit rough, but that's going to be our first CLI, our first video here. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a little bit about it. Trying to get my, you know, got some of my train of thought on why I do what I do or if I did it bad. Again, hopefully this next one, I'll have the ability to actually like draw on the iPad to put it up on the screen for you guys to show like, hey, look at this map, you know, look here. I think that's going to look a lot cleaner. And give you guys a little bit more insight. So anyways, we're going to drop another video here next week. Look out for it on Sunday. We're going to grab some more clips. We're going to grab some more clips of us actually dying. Again, I think that's going to be a little bit more, give us some more insight on what's going on rather than getting the ones that we won. But yeah, anyways, I will catch y'all later, and I appreciate you logging into the channel. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share the video. Appreciate you.